Got another super chat. This one is from Red Wings 01 as well. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Red Wings 01. Greatly appreciate you. My guy Red Wings 01 writes, continued from my last super chat. Gonna miss the guys like hell, but it's time to look to the future. The door shuts on one era and opens on a new one. And I'm on board for it. Ron's plan. You sound a hell of a lot like myself. Okay? That's pretty much summing up how I feel about all of this is, look, and I want to harken back to Ron Rivera's time in Carolina when he first got there, and then Ron echoing those same sentiments when he got here. And I remember a soundbite from Ron, and I remember Ron then getting here and doubling down on the soundbite from 2013 that he made, or 2011 that he made to the Carolina Panthers. I remember reading the article, somebody bringing that article up to Ron, and then Ron doubling down and saying, yeah, you're damn right, I said that and I meant it. And I kind of feel the same way about here. Because there were guys here in Washington that when he first took over and they started coaching things differently than the way they had been coached the first 3, 4, 5 years of their career, there was pushback when Ron first got here, especially on the defensive line. A lot of you don't seem to recall that, but Ron himself said it. You know, there are a lot of guys that weren't buying into the way we do things around here, the way we coach things, how we want them to do it. One of Ron's biggest things that he's a stickler for is, hey, do it the way we ask you to do it. Do it the way we ask you to do it. And if it goes wrong, I'll take the blame. I'll fall on the sword for you. If you do it your way, you want to go rogue and the shit doesn't work, you're going to be out of here. I'm not taking the fall for some shit you decided to do on your own. And when he was in Carolina the first time around, he met pushback. Guys were like, hey, that's not how we used to do it. And Ron said, with the most sincerity possible, looked those guys in the eyes and said, are you effing kidding me? And these are his exact words. Are you effing kidding me? You guys won 2 games last year. And you're telling me about what you used to do? Obviously, that shit didn't work. Or I wouldn't be standing here in front of you. So if you want to keep doing what you did last year to get you 2-14, by all means, there's the door. But what you're not going to do is talk me to death about what you used to do, which used to help you lose ball games. I'm not trying to hear that. And when I look at this roster, it's hard for me to get upset when they tell anybody on this roster, not named Chase Young or Montez Sweat or Deron Payne or Jonathan Allen or, you know, Cole Holcomb or any of these guys that we look at as core pieces moving forward. It's hard for me to look at any of these guys that have been perennial losers and get mad when he says, hey, you got to go. We ain't won shit with any of these dudes that have been here. And they're not, obviously, they're not the difference maker. They're not the guys that's going to put us over the top, or they would have done that already. So he's saying, look, what has been happening here obviously hasn't been working. So if I decide to change something, why are you questioning me? I won the division. Look, it was 7-9. I get it. We won the division last year. Just trust me. Let me do my thing. Okay? The year before that, before I was here, you were 3-13. So why are you questioning me about this move or that move or this player or that player? Save it. Okay, save it. Before I got here, you weren't respected. You were losers. And the culture in this organization and the perception of this organization was the worst in all of football. I've been here just a shade under 2 years, or just a shade over a year, and and some change. And now the culture is totally different, night and day. The perception of this team outwardly is amazing. You've got people talking about us winning the division and doing this and how well we did that. It's a totally different outlook on this outfit now. And oh, by the way, we won the division last year. I get it. It was 7-9. I can't state that enough. I understand. But a win's a win in the National Football League. And as I told the Eagles in week 17, and I told the Giants and the Cowboys and anybody else that had some shit to say, we ain't giving it back. and we ain't apologizing for a damn thing. Okay? We ain't apologizing. The champs are here. The champs are here. We ain't apologizing for it. So, again, you got something to say to Ron? Cool. I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to tell you that shit's a lot different since he got here. And it wasn't good before he got here. Period. So, I digress. Thank you for the super chat, Red Wings 01. Greatly appreciate you. King of the North, thank you for the super chat, King of the North. Greatly appreciate you. My guy, King of the North, writes, after this Moses deal, so many fans looking for a place to tell Ron to pull over and let them out. Yes, I've been hearing it too, King of the North. I've been hearing it too. He says, I'm hearing a lot of doubters all of a sudden. Some saying Ron doesn't have enough wins to be a dictator. King of the North, excuse me. As soon as this Morgan Moses news came out, all of the Ron fence jumpers were jumping over the fence. Well, there are a lot of people already on the fence that don't love Ron, don't love all the love Ron is getting, don't love the fact that he moved on from Kerrigan, don't love the... And you know, it sounded a lot worse when Kerrigan said it. I don't know if you guys had a chance to listen to Ryan Kerrigan on John Kime's podcast, but I listened to that before I actually came on and talked about Kerrigan signing with the Eagles. I had a chance to listen to that. And the way Kerrigan said it, it was like, no, they pushed me out of the door. I didn't even have a chance to say whether I wanted to come back or not. They told me, and he said I respected them for it, but they told me from off the rip, we're not going to have you back. So you can go ahead and kind of plan your next move. We don't want to drag this thing along and have you kind of wondering if we were still interested. We don't want you back. And he pretty much said Ron and Dan pretty much told him straight up. And I think it was less of Dan and more of Ron that was like, yo, we going in a different direction. Really love what you did for Chase Young and all the young guys in the locker room and provided them with guidance and a visual way of doing things in this league. A great example for them to follow. We hear Chase Young talk about RK all the time. RK. Ryan Kerrigan. So he said he had a great impact on Chase Young in that 1 year. And maybe that's all Ron wanted, was a veteran stabilizing presence for Chase Young to sink his teeth into in year one, to know this is what you got to do. This is how you treat your body. This is how you go about your business. And then we can move on from him because he served his purpose. I don't know if that was the case or not, but when you listen to him say it, it sounded like they pushed him out the door. So that pissed a lot of fans off. Like, oh, you going to push our all-time sack leader out the door when he still got good ball left in him and let him go sign with Philadelphia? You did that. They were charging that to Ron's account. Okay, fine. If you want to do that. And then there were a lot of people that before that even happened was pissed off about not bringing back offensive coordinator Kevin O'Connell. Like, oh man, Dwayne would have never been as bad as he was if he would have brought back Kevin O'Connell. Hey, look, man, I don't have anything to say. If you're still talking about that, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Okay? If you're pissed off that he moved on from Kyle Smith and brought a bunch of people that he was comfortable in to the organization, like Martin Mayhew and Marty Herney and all of the people that he had a working relationship with, if you're upset, I don't have anything to say to you. There's nothing I can say to convince you otherwise. You're in your feelings. You're in your pocket. I can't get you out of it. That's fine. So there were already people feeling some type of way about Ron and some of the decisions he's made. Again, Kevin O'Connell ain't won shit in this league, and he didn't win shit here. I'm not saying he's not going to be a good coach in this league. I'm just telling you, he hadn't done anything here to warrant that kind of response from fans. Same thing with Kyle Smith. Even though I really vouched for Kyle Smith to stay here, I liked what he had done in the draft and in free agency last year. I thought Kyle Smith was one of the few guys in the building that had his head on his shoulders and was young, hungry, and looked like a guy that could be a talent. But I understood why Ron did what he did, because I don't know you, bruh. I don't know you. Hey, no outsiders in this thing, man. We don't know you, man. You are funny looking. No new friends, man. No new friends. No new. Okay? No new. I don't know you. You could still be cool with Bruce Allen, or you could be cool with Daniel Snyder. You might go over my head and you might be trying to get the GM job. You might be driving a wedge in between me and the owner. I don't know you. No new. No new friends. Oh, no new friends. So he had to go. I get it. So there were already fans on the fence on Ron. And 7-9 did not change their mind even though we won the division. Didn't change their mind one bit. So when you move on from Sundberg and you move on from Kerrigan, and now the last straw is, where is this coming from? You're moving on from Morgan Moses. They like, all right, yeah, now I got enough ammunition to start firing off shots at Ron. I can't do this shit. There's a lot of people out there like that. And they all came out the woodworks this week. The Morgan Moses bomb, because that's what it was, a bombshell. It came out of nowhere. Nobody expected. There was not a single outlet, not a single beat reporter, not a single IG account, Twitter account. Nobody had this. Nobody even mentioned anything remotely close to this happening. Even after Leno was signed, even after Cosme was drafted, even after Eric Flowers was traded, nobody even thought about Morgan Moses being a casualty. So when I look at those fans, all I can say to them is, okay. Okay. I mean, what are you going to say? If you want out of the car, get out. I'm not stopping anybody. I'm not holding anybody against their will. If you want out of the car, I will politely ask Ron to pull over at the next gas station. We'll fill up and we'll take off. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Thank you for the super chat, King of the North.
Louie.